It's thinking really hard. There it is. All right, we left off yesterday. I had where it said the quotient of a number in 7 increased by 6 equal to 12. You guys remember us putting this up there yesterday? Okay. So again, as we work through this, the order of operations is going to be important. Somebody talk me through. What do I do next? We're jumping right in. Austin.
Subtract 6.
Yep, I'm going to do one extra thing at the same time. I'm going to draw this line. Then I'm subtract 6 from both sides. I need to do it on both sides. So I got n over 7 equals, that's going to be a 6. Somebody brand new, last step. Did you guys lose it all yesterday? You cheered so hard at the game you forgot how to do math? Okay, you see there's the one that says it's dividing by 7. So what's the opposite of dividing by 7? I'm going to multiply both sides by 7. Okay, I'm going to put it in parentheses just so that way I can see what's going on. So this is saying times 7. This is saying right here divided by 7. So 7 and 7, those ones cancel out. I'm left over with an n. 6 times 7 is 42. My final answer for that problem is going to be a 42. Again, it isn't just so much the ability to write that stuff down, it's the ability to solve it afterwards. And I'm nervous that you guys lost it all overnight.
For those that had it yesterday.
Yeah, you guys are crushing it at the end of class yesterday. Already got a couple story problems, and then you guys will be on your way with homework today. All right, so here's the story problem. Instead of just having us write it from words into an equation, we're going to get an actual story out of this thing. All right, it says Denise saved $D last month. This month, she saved 8 more than 3 times the amount she saved last month. She saved a total of $141. So looking at this problem, I'm going to have stuff on one side, I'm going to have stuff on the other side. Can anyone tell me kind of where I put the equal sign and what's going to be on that opposite side of the equation? Austin?
141.
Okay, yeah. So you saw right here where it says she saved everything from that point on. That's not a highlighter. Everything from this point on, she saved a total of $141. All of that stuff is going to be on the other side of the equal sign. Awesome job, Austin. So all of this stuff here is going to be with $141. All right, now I'm going to look at this first part. It's written in 2 sentences, which lets me know that I can kind of group it as 2 separate things. So the very first sentence says, she saved $D. How could I write that?
The letter D.
The letter D. I'm going to write it with that same color. I've got D. Perfect. And then it said, this month, she saved 8 more than 3 times the amount. So I'm looking for both months, right? So in between this one and this sentence, what am I going to do? Add, subtract, multiply, divide? Yes. I see your hand symbols. We're going to add that one. So what she made for that very first month plus, and now it's going to say, she saved 8 more than 3 times the amount she saved last month. This one is a tricky one. I'll give you that. Any guesses on how we can go about writing 8 more than 3 times the amount she saved last month? Mary?
8 was 3 times
Yeah. So it's going to say 8 more. So 8 plus. Perfect. And then she's, as Mary said, it's 3D or D times 3 because it was 3 times as much. Actually, I'll make that capital just like the other one. Just to show you what happened, this was from the first sentence. This was from the second sentence. This is from that third sentence. I'm going to highlight all 3 of them. Just to show that those 3 sentences all had different number things. When I write it down, they're all going to be able to be displayed in a different sentence to show how that addition works. Perfect. We wrote it out. Now we get to solve it. I want you to work on solving this one yourself. I got a feeling you guys know what's going on. You're just a little hesitant on a Wednesday morning to let me know. So go ahead and try to solve this one. Remember, I have the like terms first, and then whatever you do to one side of the equation, do to the other side. So, where's this? So this is the very first one. So it would be 3 times D. I just wrote it with the 8 by 4. So you're right, it still would be that D times 3. So it would be the D times 3 plus $8 more. Because that's what you say in the very first one. So the very first month, she saved $D. And then the next month, she saved $8 more than 3 times that. So it's where I put those parentheses, I highlighted the different parts. Therefore, 2 separate months that we're adding together. Yep. That's not a lot. That's 3D. But we don't get that like instead of a letter behind it. So. That's right.
Use that with D, another D. So you're gonna get together, right? 133 divided by. So do that 1D plus 3D. We can combine the like terms. So pretty good. Now we just gotta get this stuff on the side by itself. So what can we add or subtract? Yeah, because that's attached to the D. Mm-hmm. Good for both sides. Well, no. So you have this. The 3 times D. So yes. You also have this. Adding. This has a D, right? We can't do anything with D. Not yet. There's just a 4 attached to it. But we've got a number that doesn't have a D, right? So we can subtract those constants. Perfect. Okay, for these ones, we should only combine the D's. This one doesn't have a letter with it, right? So we don't get to add that one. This one's all by itself. So we're just gonna leave it that way. So we just have that 1D plus the 3D. Not yet. We're gonna combine the like terms first. So the D's, if they're on the same side together, let's add those ones. So it'd be 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3. Yes, that would be 4D. And then what's left over? Yep. So it's looking plus 8 equals 141. And then we're going to go through and subtract that 8. So you get how you get that. So. Nice. Good. Just like that. Got it. We got one there. Use it. I need down to calculator. Yes, so again, I'm not going out getting more calculators. I've just resigned that I'm losing them. So I suggest you start bringing your own, because as you probably heard me just say, I will no longer get any more calculators. Okay, all by itself. Yeah, nice catch. All right, I'm gonna work through this step with you. Again, I'm gonna be able to combine the terms that are the same. I'm gonna go way back to like, what was it? 2 chapters ago where I highlighted the like terms. These ones both have D's. And then these ones, yeah, we'll say that. And these ones are both the constants. So I'm going to combine my like terms, my D and my 3D. That's going to turn that into 4D plus 8 equals 141. Okay, that one's pink. That's supposed to be yellow. This one's yellow. This one's yellow. I'm going to combine those like terms. They're on opposite sides. So minus 8, I get 4D equals 133. And then because this one and this one are different colors, I'm going to get that D all by itself. So divide this by 4, divide this by 4. My final answer should be D equals, what was it, 33.25? 33.25. How you feeling? All right. Again, look for those things that are kind of colored the same. This is going to be our very last one that we'll do together. Then you guys have the homework part for today. It says a baseball bat costs $41, which is 9 more
and 4 times the wholesale cost of a bat. And it says write an equation to solve for the wholesale cost of that. Holy buckets, that's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay. Any guesses on which part will be on one side of the equal sign? Daniel?
41. Wait, it'll equal 41.
Yep, so I got all this stuff over here. I agree. It's all going to equal 41. That tells me that the rest of this stuff over here is all going to be, God bless you again, is all going to be on the other side of the equal sign. So I've got 9 more than 4 times the wholesale cost of the bat. Talk to the people around you. I want you to come up with some potential solutions. Mr. Rourke and I are going to walk around just to kind of hear your thoughts. I want you to think. So let me know. Talk to each other. Figure out. That part that is in blue, what's it mean?
So what's it gonna look like?
9 plus 4 times b.
What? So you switch your signs around.
All right. Guys, I'm hearing awesome stuff. You need to be confident because the stuff that I'm hearing is the correct stuff. All right, so I've got this one here. I've got, Julia, go ahead and tell me exactly what you said because you were correct.
9 plus 4 times the variable.
And I left that one over there. So 9 plus 4 times a variable. What's your favorite variable? X. Okay, now it turns into a problem we can solve it, guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw my line. Minus 9 to both sides, minus 9. This one turns into a 32 equals 4x. Divide this by 4, divide this by 4. Whoops. My final answer for this one, whoops, will be x. It did it again. Will be x equals an 8. On a scale of thumbs up to thumbs down, how you guys feeling? Not seeing nearly as many thumbs. Do you want me to go over another problem? Okay. Your assignment then. I'll scroll down to here. I'll write it on the big board. It's already up there as well. Your assignment for tomorrow is going to be page 341, 2 through 18, even. You are going to have one story problem in the mix. Only one. I'm being so kind. Actually, I think there might be 2. There might be 2, but not as kind. All right, you guys got the rest of the class period to work on it.
We have our book reminder by Friday too.
Oh yeah, book reminder. That's in 2 days. Books need to be covered, need to be in class. I need to see them. Thanks for giving me the reminder.